6 weeks ago, AirTrunk didn't operate a single data center in India. This week, they committed $30 billion to build there by 2030. That kind of speed, from zero presence to the largest digital infrastructure pledge in the country's history, doesn't happen by accident. And the structure behind this deal explains exactly why. AirTrunk is an Australian hyperscale data center operator backed by Blackstone, the same Blackstone that paid $16 billion to acquire AirTrunk in 2024. Now, backed also by Canada's CPPIB pension fund, they're planning 5 gigawatts of new AI data center capacity across multiple Indian states by 2030. To put that in perspective, India's entire live data center capacity right now sits at roughly 1.6 gigawatts built over decades. AirTrunk just pledged to build more than 3 times that alone. That scale matters because of how Blackstone structures infrastructure bets. This isn't a tech company building for its own workloads. This is a private equity firm deploying capital into infrastructure that other companies will rent. In VC and PE terms, this is a platform play. You build the pipes, then charge every AI company that needs to run through them. That's why the $30 billion number includes both Blackstone and a pension fund. Pension capital is patient capital. It tolerates a 5 to 10 year build cycle that a typical growth fund wouldn't. And the Indian government is actively subsidizing this race. Earlier this year, New Delhi offered foreign cloud providers zero taxes through 2047 on services sold overseas if those workloads run from Indian data centers. That tax structure turns a long-term infrastructure bet into a structurally protected one. Blackstone didn't just find a market, they found a market with a government guarantee underneath it. But here's where the math gets complicated. Every major player, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Adani, Reliance, has announced similar commitments. Combined, those pledges would require India to build more capacity in 4 years than it has in its entire history. The bottleneck isn't capital, it's power. Deloitte estimates Asia-Pacific data center buildouts could require tens of terawatt hours of additional electricity by 2030. India's grid is not ready for that yet. And AirTrunk hasn't said where 4 of its 5 gigawatts will actually come from. The money is committed. The question is whether the infrastructure to support the infrastructure exists. This is Fund AI Mentals. Be sure to follow for the latest AI funding news.